It was a little bit challenging for me at first because I'm kind of that control freak where I like to have everything scheduled, and so when we didn't have enough time for one of the projects or something, it was hard for me to say, okay, I'll give you another day because time is so valuable to us as teachers, but I had to kind of, like you said, pick the battle. Is it worth it to give them extra time to get that knowledge and to have them present or get that full understanding, or is it, you know, it's such a time crunch where I can't allow them to have that? But it was a mindset change for me too. I'd done project-based before at first, but towards the end, I actually enjoyed it because it kind of took a lot off my shoulders and put it onto their shoulders. So, you know, I just said, take out your stuff and start working, and they just started working, whereas before that never would have happened in my classroom. But I think it was all, you know, once they got into that groove and it started to actually come together, it was a really nice way of teaching and more of a balance where kids were doing their part and I was doing my part versus me just doing all the work and then just kind of following like ducks behind a mother. So
I think the best part for me was seeing how creative they could get with the outcomes and how they could interweave their different research concepts, because different people on the groups were doing different types of research on the one topic. So they had to kind of talk about, how are we going to edit this together? How are we going to share slides? What's going to come first? What's going to come next?
Yeah.
And the ones who are going to present to the school board and ask if they can, since they're in 5th grade now and it goes all the way through 8th grade, they want to be the ones to lead that idea and to do it for the next 4 years. So that's where it came to play, where they were feeling like they were the decision maker. They were in the role of, we think this is important. We're going to share it with everyone else, and we're going to tell our administrator. The great part is that they are going to go to the school board, and they're going to say this is, and I think that's great to give them a voice and give them an opportunity to participate in their community.
That was, I think, the high point was when we got to the actual, like, let's start brainstorming how we can conserve water. They got so into it. It was like that's like one of those moments where when you see kids have that much creativity, it's really, you know, it makes the project really worthwhile, and it really kind of makes them feel empowered.